Hi, it's Danny Flexen for Seconds Out, here with unbeaten super lightweight, I think we have to call it now, Josh Taylor. Josh, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all good, yeah, thanks. How's yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. We're here at Shane McGuigan's gym in London. You've been working hard today. We just watched you do a bit of strength and conditioning. Yeah. How are you finding it at the moment? You're at a very kind of key point in your career now, approaching or in the fringes of world class. How's the training changed since that point?
The training's not really changed much, really. Depending on the type of opponent I get or whatever, I change a little bit of tactics here and there, but the training's kind of almost always the same. At this stage where I am just now, it's more building my engine again, working on technique and, technical pads with Shane and things like that. And it's not so much hard, like balls to the wall graft, although I have done a few hard sessions this week, circuits, that's Tabata circuits and all that sort of stuff. It's real lung busting stuff and leg burning stuff to build my engine again, my base again for the next couple of weeks. I'm in not too bad shape just now already. I've done 12 rounds punching today and then just done weight, so yeah, I'm feeling good at this point just now. Yeah. In terms of my career, I'm in a win-win situation here. I'm only had 12 fights and I'm pushing on the door, knocking at the door on potential world title fights, and I can't complain with the start of career I've had. It's just went from strength to strength, so I'm really happy where I'm at the moment, yeah.
And a huge part of that rapid progression has been your performances, of course, but one thing that gets mentioned quite a lot is how good the matchmaking's been as well. You obviously beat Miguel Vasquez, which was a great example of matchmaking. I think you were fighting each other at the right time for you, obviously. Yeah. Soto was supposed to be next, that fell through, but you got a good replacement in at short notice. How impressed have you been with the matchmaking, how quickly and intelligently you've been moved?
I think the matchmaking's been brilliant. I've had little step ups every time, and then obviously Dave Ryan, I think it was my 5th or my 6th fight, Dave Ryan, and then I boxed, I defended against Warren Joubert, which is another little step up. He was a little bit tougher than Dave Ryan, and then I boxed O'Hara Davis, which was 2 unbeaten prospects in a big massive build up show, and the whole nation was sort of waiting to watch that fight. So yeah, I've stepped up the ladder every time, and I'm proving that I'm ready for it, and I'm ready for the step up every time. I believe I'm on my ability, so I feel ready to take on anybody, really. I just need to, when I get the shout, I just need to make sure I'm ready.
Although we can't confirm the opponent yet for your June date, your next fight, we believe it's going to be another step up, maybe a small one, maybe a big one, and potentially an eliminator for a world title also. How do you feel about being that close to kind of world title level now?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited, I've said ever since I turned pro, I believe in my ability and I'm going to be a world champion, so I'm really, really not fazed whoever it is. I believe whoever it is that's in the opposite corner I'm going to beat, so I'm not bothered one bit who it is, really.
What is it about Shane McGuigan, your trainer, and the gym itself and the guys in the gym that brings out the best in you? What are the best parts of being at this gym?
Well, all the lads here in training, we're all very competitive, so when we're doing the circuits and the sprints and things like that, we're all competing against each other, to see who can get the fastest sprints in and the most burpees and the most this, the most that. And we're always competing against each other, pushing each other on. And the pad works, and every camp I've had, the tactics has been different with Shane. It's never been the same all the time. It's always different. In terms of general training, it's kind of not much changes, but in terms of little tactics and little moves, working on things in sparring and in the pad work and stuff like that, Shane just analyses the opponents so much, and he knows what way to go. In terms of tactics wise, so it's been awesome. His knowledge of the sport is unbelievable. Andy's only 29, 30 years old, so he's young and able to keep up with us guys as well. So it's absolutely amazing training that we're getting here. Yeah, it's brilliant.
And how do you find the lifestyle side? Obviously, you're from Edinburgh up in Scotland, and you're staying down here for your training camps in London at hotels or flats or wherever it is at the moment. How have you found that aspect of it?
I'm used to it. I was on GB for 3-4 years in Sheffield, where I was away Monday to Thursday every week. I was away near enough every year, all year. So it's like I'm used to it. Whereas here, I'm down here for maybe 8-10 weeks at a time. I go home every second weekend. Can go home every weekend if I want, and then in between camps, I get a bit more time at home. So I get to enjoy my home life in between camps. Catching up with my family and friends and stuff like that, and relaxing for a little bit. So I think I've got the best of both worlds, because when I come down here, I can just totally zone in and focus on what I'm doing, which is which is what I love. You know, when I train back up the road, I feel sort of relaxed, and it's like a luxury to be home for it. So I kind of take my eye off the ball a little bit. So I probably prefer being away from home. Keeps the hunger in the belly, you know, and get away from the home comforts and all that. So it keeps the desire there, and you know, just want to beat the opponent that way a little bit more.
Brilliant. Josh Taylor, thanks very much.
Thank you. Cheers.